Hello, this is Starshot here to welcome you to my Let's Play of Castle in the Darkness. If you're wondering where my next video is for the Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky 2 Let's Play is, I've decided to take a break from that series because after finishing the first Let's Play of the game, I felt like I wanted to take some time in figuring out kind of how I want to go about doing this, because trying to do a Let's Play of or an RPG, especially as big and expansive as the Legend of Heroes series, is a much greater challenge than I originally thought. And so I'm just hoping to take some time and to figure that out, maybe even find a few more voices to help me, because there were a lot of characters to voice in that game, and I guess I didn't feel like I did as well as I could, but I didn't feel like I did it justice. But I'm still going to continue with plenty of other games that I feel would be great to cover in my own Let's Plays. And so I hope you'll join me as I continue going through that until I get things situated with continuing the Legend of Heroes series. But until then, let's get started. So, I've actually played this game once so far, and I've did everything I could to complete the game. It's a great game. It's a great game to play if you want something a bit simple but very retro. It is a bit of a challenge, but it's very quick. So let's go ahead and enjoy the story here of the Kingdom of Alexandria. One day, and one dark and gloomy night, King Elmore II grew ill. Worried about her father, Princess Isabel had the royal guard ready to protect the castle. The guards, not expecting anything more than a common illness, took their positions. When suddenly, armies of monsters attacked the castle. The royal guard tried to fight, but they were all defeated by the monsters. All but one. So I definitely recommend, if you decide to play this game or follow along, that you get a controller, because you definitely need one for some of the challenges up ahead. And another thing to kind of note, you kind of start off just fairly simple here, and when you see you don't really move that much when you attack, so you kind of need to take that into consideration when you're fighting. But here we start off with a zombie here. But we go and save our friend here, and sadly his money that he gave us is, we lost it, sadly. But not much we can do. So, it starts off fairly simple, not too bad. And you even talk to the townsfolk here, even if you don't prompt them to, they just sort of list whatever they're talking about, like the city being overrun by monsters here. Or this old woman telling us it's possible to climb some roofs. So you can try to climb up here right away, but you're not really gonna get there. But there are a lot of different items and abilities you pick up along the way. So it's a fairly fun and it's a very Metroidvania type of game, if you're into that. I was actually introduced to this game by my brother. He really likes the smaller niche titles, and when I saw him play it, it just looked awesome to me, and I just really wanted to try it out. But you can see the different weapons, armor, and items you can use or equip or view. But as you see, we don't really have much right now, so we'll just have to go with what we got. Some enemy bullets can be hit back at them. Don't forget. Yeah, this is fairly important. As you can see, we'll be facing a boss soon, but we should probably go help that woman who just fell down a hole here. But as you can see, we're facing off against our first boss, and we can't even reach him, but we can reflect his shots back at him. And you pretty much have to make sure you get the angle right if you want to reflect him. But pretty much the first boss isn't too bad. and you do get some more health. As you saw from the status screen a bit ago, we only had about 4, so it doesn't take too much to really kill you if you get hit, so you gotta be careful. And as you can see, compared to before, this game's a lot quicker, so, but I'll probably not have my videos go on as long as I did before, since we want to at least save some stuff for later. So yeah, you know, attack as fast as you can and do your best to dodge. You know, like this guy, for example. As we see, they do respawn. So, but you just kind of have to watch where you are and do your best to kind of get your hits in when you can. Like and it's pretty good to visit a lot of places, because they do give you some useful info, or you might find some treasure or items to find. And yeah, as you can see there, just taking one hit, we kind of lost quite a bit of health there. But as long as we find the healing stations you saw before, we can use those to heal. And as you can see here, we can stay here to rest up and heal. But I'll probably avoid that for now, just to try because there's this one right here, and you'll definitely want to save as often as possible. So, but as you can see here, we can try to jump up here, but we're not jumping high enough, sadly. And then this guy here, who apparently has the wrong sword for 100, but you'll definitely want to pick this up once you get enough gold. But we'll hopefully get it later on here, since I don't have enough right now. And you can see this guy is a bit harder, and there are only certain weak points, so you kind of have to hit him right where it hurts, in the face. Ah, darn it. And there's our first death. And as you can see, I've died... I'm not sure how I've died 2 times already, though. But you can just retry, and you'll start right back where you saved. So, it's fine to die. In this game, you're gonna die a lot, that's for sure. Because it's gonna take a while to figure out the different enemy patterns and how they fight. Let me go ahead and heal back up here, because I didn't want to take that hit from the bird earlier. But yeah, kind of come up with the best strategy and do your best to kind of fight against them. Yeah, like, you know, I do what I can to avoid... I'm getting too close to his face there. You know, you do your best to kind of avoid. And sometimes you have a better time at doing it. Other times you have to be more careful. Yeah, like there, I was probably being a bit too aggressive. And it also doesn't hurt that the weapon you use right here is not that long, so you kind of have to be careful. There we go. Finally. But yeah, just hit the door and now we're in the museum here. So yeah, but if you want to have an easier time dealing with that guy, I recommend just grinding for some gold. But hey, we just picked up the Ares gauntlets and found our first bag of gold, which should help us pick up that sword from earlier. So let's go ahead and just do that right now and take care of that while also saving and healing here. Ah, darn it. Oh well. So yeah, definitely have to watch out for spikes. They are instant death. It seems like some of the newer games I've seen, they do try to not have that anymore. But sadly, you can't always escape it sometimes. So, but yeah, if you don't save where you left off, then you can kind of redo things again. But let me go ahead and save now. Ah, darn it. So yeah, you'll keep a record of how many times you die there, which, you know, is a bit depressing, but that's just part of the game. That comes with the difficulty, and it's pretty much up to you how much you want to play. But I've always enjoyed a challenge, and I've tried not to let dying keep me from doing that. And as you can see, it looks like I should probably heal up again just so I can take a few more hits. Or that I should maybe try and see if I can find some more gold just to get that other weapon. So, but yeah, it's kind of funny. This game actually came out back in February of 2015. So it's, you know, it's got the whole retro feel going for it, which is always fun. But, you know, it kind of survives on its own merits and kind of has its own feel to it. So let's go ahead and pick up those gauntlets again. And let's see if we can survive getting through here this time. So what we saw here that, you know, just take your time, kind of pick your battles, and we can equip the weapon right away. And as you can see here, that's quite a bigger weapon compared to before. So that should hopefully help us out. And now that we've saved there, we can continue on with hopefully no problems. Darn it. Oh, I'll still continue on, because we should be able to hopefully find another save point not too far here. As you can see, all the different icons or statues around here. Like, I don't know where that monster's from, but I'm sure he's a reference to something. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments below. And then, of course, do not enter sewer pipes. So this is, of course, the whole joke on Mario here. And before you go on, let's go ahead and take care of this boss battle here. I'm guessing this is a reference to Bubble Bobble here. He definitely hits hard, that's for sure. But not too bad of a battle, really. You know, they do at least try to start you off easy, which is, I think, is a good way of easing people in, even while still providing a challenge here. So let's go ahead and get this save here. And let me go ahead and show you what's in that sewer pipe down there. As you can see, they still give us monsters to deal with, and at least we get some money for it. But yeah, if you decide to jump down the sewer pipe, here's what you'll be finding. Death. So it's best to heed the signs when they tell you of not going into sewer pipes there. And but let me go ahead back to that area we were in earlier, because there was another path, but I couldn't recall if there was what more stuff we could do there, or if we have to wait. So let's go ahead and see what's up here on the second floor. So yeah, watch out for spikes. Darn it. Oh well. Thankfully, you know, they don't respawn off screen here, so once you kind of kill them, it's a lot easier. And we do move pretty fast, so this game won't take me as long as it did with Legend of Heroes. And there are some destructible objects. Let's see. So yeah, the spikes are gonna fall, so we definitely need to move quickly here. Ah, looks like we're missing a key to enter this area here. So it looks like we'll have to just come back here later once we get the key for that. But thankfully the spikes aren't back. I'm not sure why the money keeps flying off like that, though. But it's good to kind of be back in the groove here. It's taken me a while to kind of get my gameplay legs for this back, since it takes a bit to get used to not like moving while you're attacking sometimes. But with that kind of taken care of, I'll go ahead and finish things here. So join me next time as we continue our trek through Castle in the Darkness. So until next time, have fun gaming.